So welcome. Hopefully you can see everything on my table, because today is something special. After going asking what should I do for the 150th video, one vote. So I thought, okay then, fair dues. I'm getting it from this book. I've never seen it. It's called Lux, if I can get it on camera. It's called, let me try if I can move the camera in turn and show you what it says here. It looks like it's Luxeuil, but it's actually an E. So that's Luxeuil, something like that. It's called EU. Got an EU there. See it? So it's Lux. I got pronunciation from a French pronunciation website, and this is Luxeuil minuscule from the 7th and 8th century. Hopefully I can get that back on. Let me just double check the alignment so that you can see what I'm writing. That's not too bad. I think it was there anyway. That's not too bad. So what you get here, right, inside this book is this sort of direction, and it's a good direction. It gets you started. I'll have to redo it again. It gets you started in it, but I think there's one or two letters missing, like the S and bits and bobs. So I thought, I'll do a bit of research into it. Right, I'll do a bit of research into it, and basically, if you type in Luxeuil, I'm going to write it at the top here for you so you've got it. Is it there? No, it's there, isn't it? Somewhere there. I think that's good enough. So you can at least see me. Yeah, that's it. That'll do. So I did a bit of research and I found a website with a downloadable. Well, I don't know if you can download it or not, but I downloaded this PDF, and it's actually got a better representation for the S. So the U's a funny one. It's Luxeuil. So let's go write that down with a pen. Let's see. Here we are. L-U. So it's L. Come on, work. L-U-X-E-U-I-L. Luxeuil minuscule. So we'll put that in, because this is my first ever time doing this script. Minuscule. S-C-U-L-E. That's my first ever time doing this script. So there's what I said I would do. So I'm going to have this I'm going to go off this one because they're identical to what's in the book, but I couldn't see the S in the book. So I had to search the internet for this PDF from a website. If you want the link, I'll put it down in the description. Right now, let's put that there. No, it's not going to stay there. Come on now. All right, I'll put it there then when I can see it, but you can't. I'm going to be using the taper nib. Remember that video I did? The amazing 0.5 taper nib. That's what I'm using today. It's from this set here. Okay, it's from this little set with the poster nibs and taper nibs. I know it holds lots of ink. I've just had a little practice with the nib and got it preloaded. And we're going to start with the A of Luxeuil. Luxeuil script. You've never heard of that one before. From the 7th and 8th century. So let's do the A. In fact, you won't find anywhere on YouTube or any video of any kind of anybody showing you A to Z. So this is a first. So, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Let me get rid of that blob. There's always a blob. Come on. That's it. Thank you. The A is this. So you start like here and you bring that down and over. Yeah? And then you sort of curve that in like a half a moon shape. That's the A. It's got what they call an open bowel. This bit at the top, if it's open, that's called an open bowel. Okay, I think I'm happy with the A. Then let's go do the B. And of course, this is a funny one. It's got like a funny thing. You have to go up on itself, come around, and then come after. So it's sort of like this. Come on, work. And you come down on yourself like that. And then the second stroke comes over and then joins that up. That's a B. It's not far off, people. I'll buy that one. Then the C as a this sort of stroke, and it comes around. Okay, it does this little thingy and comes around on itself, and then we have this stroke coming off of this over. Well, that's not too bad. I'll have another dip just in case it's the ink. Let's have a look. The D, the first stroke. Wow, where's that going? That goes up on itself and back around. So according to this, the D starts here, right? Like this. Hopefully I can do this. It goes up, back on itself and comes up. And then the second stroke is joining these together. That's the D. Wow, okay. Probably less a tail there, but this is my first ever try, people. Now the E's a funny one because it's got this little stroke coming off the let's get rid of that blob. Come on, that's it. It's got this. The E is a funny one. It starts with this and then comes around and over. Probably less ink than that. It went down a bit heavy, that did. Then the second stroke comes off of this and then over. It's not bad, people. It was putting way too much ink down on that E. I'll try and redo it now. That's cleaner. Then the second stroke comes over and over. That's the E. Yeah. The F. I think that starts with a little noggin. Some of these starts with a little noggin like this. If we can get it to go like that. Yeah. And then the second stroke comes from this point here. So you got this like a little thing here. And then you have this stroke, I'm assuming. Yeah. And then you have this stroke here. Got like a little noggin thing here. Either way, let's try the G. The first stroke. What? That's the first stroke? Okay then. The first stroke starts here and comes back on itself. Okay, so it starts here and comes back on itself. Then 2 is you extend this, and 3 is round and up. Something like that. Oh, not too bad. I think I could have made that a little bit cleaner. I think I need to redo that G eventually. But it's my first ever try, people. What's the H? Again, this funny H. This is like a basic stroke for this guy, for this script. It sort of does this. You have to start like this, curl up, come back on the same line. And I put way too much ink down. And you come over, around and out. Let's try that one again, the H, with that curly thing. That's not too bad. That's not far off, people. Now, there's no guidelines here, you know, to whatever. The I, again, the I comes with this funny little, get rid of that blob. Oh yeah, there's one big blob that happened there. Great, oh cheers mate. I'll have to watch that. It comes with this little noggin. I'm going to put a little noggin there. And then you come down. And then you curve around. So there's your noggin. There's you come around and out. Again, it's not getting clean. That's more like it. That's the I. Little noggin, and then you come down and curve in. Okay, fair dues. The J, is that a J? Yeah, it's an IJ, isn't it? So you got this little noggin again at here. Try and watch that little noggin, and then you come around. This one's got a little curve in there, and that's a J. Okay. I'll have to go down here, people. The K, again, there's that funny curve. It says you have to go up and back on itself. So I'm going to go like this. That's not too bad. Then we've got this move for that bit, and then you come around and out for the K. Hey, that's not a bad K actually. Again, the L shape, the L, does that curve? It does. It does this funny little thing, and you come back on yourself and out, and that's the L. But you must remember to put a little head on it, and that's what your curve at the top is. So again, the M, we have this funny little M shape or noggin. Second stroke is the straight down move. Come on. Thank you. The third stroke is over, and the fourth stroke is down and curve in. Okay, I'll have to practice that little noggin. M is the same. It's a little noggin. Then you come down stroke, over and out. The O is quite kind of funky O actually. It starts up. It starts here and comes around. Okay, so it starts like this. Come on. And it comes up. It's not too bad. It's got that point in it. Yeah, I'll try that one again because it didn't. Come on. And then this curves around. Now that's a better O. Well, I think it is anyway. It's tough, people. I won't lie. There's that little noggin again. And then it comes down hard. And it comes, you have to curve, you have to sort of twist your thing around to get that funny thing. Then you've got this one whole stroke to form the body of it. So it goes like that, around. Okay, so it goes up and around and twist. Not too bad. I think it's a little bit different to that. So it needs a little bit of, that's better. That's better. The Q, 1. You start life with like a half a moon shape. You bring that over, okay, and then you come like here. Come on. And then you come straight up like that. That's the Q. Not too bad. The R stroke, again, starts that little noggin, yeah, and then it comes, I'm assuming this is the R. You have to come off this like that, and then you have to do this, yeah, and then that comes around. That's the R. Or you can do this move, which is a little noggin, come around, and then you go like this, which I think is a better R. It comes around on a curve, so it comes out. Yeah, let's do that again. Yep, tram lines. Get rid of that blob. We don't want the blob. Thank you. So we do this little noggin. Thank you. Too much ink. We then come down on this. We come over and we curve in. Try that one again because it didn't do quite right. That's a better R. Or there's a third version of an R. Okay. Which is you do a complete one. No, you don't. You do a little noggin. Come on, little noggin. And then you come off that. You come down to a V. The second stroke is down. The third stroke is coming off of this to this. You join them two together. And then you bring that up. Okay then. Let me try that one again. Little noggin. Little noggin. Come on, work. Come on. little tiny noggin. Thank you. Put way too much down again. A little noggin. Little noggin. Here, I've got an idea, people. I'm going to attempt something different. I'm going to change pens. I'm going to change pens to this and let's see if it works. Or at least it's working. We're going to try that one, the R again. I'm determined to get it right. So you have to come down a little bit, little noggin. Then you have to get this nib, if you can see this nib in there, get it in that little line and bring that down to a V. Then your third stroke sort of has to do this and comes and follows the contours of this and curves in. That's better. And then the third stroke you come up and over. And that should be higher than the noggin. So, little noggin, this comes down to a V, then your second stroke comes over to a V, and then this comes over. Okay, not too bad for now. The S, for which you don't get in the book, starts with one stroke. So it's sort of, this is a funny one. It starts like here. It comes down like that, like a snake. Then you have to get your pen, your nib, your broad nib, come down a bit, then curve it over. And then from that top bit there, you put your nib over and you bring it out. And that's the S. But possibly get this side of the S a bit further over. A T. So it sort of starts live at this mode. There's that T. The second stroke comes off of this and comes up on itself. Yeah. The third stroke comes like that, down and over. Okay, let's do a little shorter T. Bring that around. Hey, all like that. I like that idea. Again, the U has these funny little noggins. And then it curves over. So it comes, you put your pen there and over. A little noggin. And then you come over and over. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's the U. I'm happy with that. The W is a little different, but not much. You got a noggin, bring that down and curve in, yeah. Then you got a little noggin again, and you bring that down and curve in, and then the other one starts like here. They're almost like that way, but either way, let's go with that one. Okay, a bit whiffy. Let's try that one again. And then this, I'm going to push this a bit further over. And then the third one starts over here. Okay, I might have to, that must be one of my nemesis, the W. So we've got the first stroke of the X. Yeah, WXY. So we've got to go to the X. So if you can get this on camera, the X is out. Okay. So it's sort of, this is hard, this, people. Out, like that. Yeah. And then the second stroke comes down on itself and curves up, sort of like that. And then the third stroke comes off of this and just curves over. Correct? It's not far off, people. Let's try that one again, but I might go a little tighter on the angle. Come down on this, curve up, and then curve over. The X has to have like a little bow in it. So if we just put that into there again, but instead of doing it straight down, I want you to come around and curve up. That's more like it, people. that's more like the X. Let's try the Y. So that it's got this little noggin again. Then it comes around hard and curves up. And then we've got a little noggin again. And then it just comes straight down, does it? Like that. Yeah, okay. Then we've got the Z, which again is the first stroke. Second stroke is the down. So you go like this. Yeah. Then the second stroke is a straight downer. Okay. Then the third stroke is again. Let's try that one again, eh, son? There's the X. There's that. Hey, do another X. Another Z. Hey, I'm liking this. There's some funny script there, people. If I had a decent pen going all the way through it, I think I might have cracked it. There's some fun. There is some. That's it. That is you. That's all of it done. You know, A to Z of Luxeuil minuscule. But I'm going to attempt something, you know, on the same page, just to just have a little go of it myself. Do you know what I mean? Let me try and hit it straight to it. Lovely. You can see this here. For some unknown reason, right? They're giving you different words, different letters. So if you look at this, for instance, it's saying that top one being, you can then put C and E together like this. You can put C and E like that. You can put C and O, C and T, E, C, etc. Down here you can put, if you can see that, that's TE, that's ST, that's TE. So these are combinations of letters within this book. So we're going to have an attempt at that. Hopefully you can see that on camera. Yes. And we're going to attempt, if I don't break my neck trying to bend around and get it, we're going to try something. Let me pen. Okay, let's try this is the C and the E in Luxeuil or Luxeuil. So we must have to start with that noggin based on what my experience. Can you see that? Yeah. So we little noggin, little tiny little line, come down on the line itself. Yeah, come down. So down and over, and that's what I call a little noggin. Then it comes down hard, but also curves around. Okay. I'm assuming the second stroke is, yeah, I'll go with that. It must be here and comes around on itself. And then the next stroke is going to go broader around there. Then we're going to have to come around hard with another section, but this time around I'm going to go one complete stroke here, people. So one complete stroke and come up. Okay. And then we're going to have to come, yeah, as long as I bring in, then come straight with that one, curve it around, come down to that point, and then you've got like a little noggin here. Hey, it's not far off, people. It's not far off. Not brill, but not bad either. Let's try that one again. So we've got a little noggin. Yeah, this has to come around and up, and then we've got this little noggin here, and then that has to come around on itself, and then I'm going to do one complete stroke all the way down and bring it in, and then it's this stroke, and then it's like another stroke. It's not far off, people. It's not far off. I'm happy with that. Let me show you my version and their version. It isn't far off, people. There's the CE. There, see it? That's what I'm trying to recreate. And there's my version. It ain't far off, people. Yeah, it's a bit iffy with these. It's like a wicked curve, isn't it? like a little curve. See it? Like this curvy shape. But it's tough. It's tough. It's going to take some practice, people. It's going to take practice. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this. Hopefully you've enjoyed my first, give me this cable out of the way. Don't want ink on it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this little run through of what I call the Luxeuil minuscule. It's from French, 7th and 8th century. I think I need a hell of a lot more practice with it, but give or take a bit. If you want to get your this, I'll put a link to that website here and you can look for that. And thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. So cheers guys, and thanks very much. Bye now.